when I watched the game Sunday night, I thought Trey Sermon was awful. But when I went back and watched the coach's film yesterday with Jackhammer, I saw that there was nowhere for him to go. There were no holes. He was running into a brick wall. And in particular, they kept running him to the right behind Mack and Brunskill, which is the weakest part of the offensive line. If he ever got to run left, that's where the touchdown came. It's where Lance's touchdown came. Not sure why they're running right. But I think it's possible that their running backs aren't as bad as they seem, and that the running game issue more is the offensive line and the fact that Kyle has no answers for that 3-4 defense he's getting right now from every team. Real quick, I asked Jimmy Garoppolo and George Kittle like why the running game isn't working. They both said, well, we're not really prepared for the looks we're getting, which is a shot at the coaching staff. And I think that means teams aren't doing what they normally do against us. They're all doing this same new thing because it works and they're copying each other. So the Eagles did it week 2, Packers did it week 3. You're going to see versions of it done by everyone, and the Niners have to get ready. That's the coaching staff.
Yeah, I mean, we were playing the outside zone running scheme for about 3 years with Kyle Shanahan, and it was working. And it seems like that he didn't change anything, and teams just learned what they have seen in the past, and that's why we cannot use this kind of running game anymore. You know, the other thing that makes me sad about that is that we drafted Aaron Banks to add some size to the offensive line, to, as we expected, to make the inside zone running schemes work as well, with Trey Sermon with a different style of running back. But it's just not working. It's sad because it seems like that Kai just didn't put the energy into the run game to change anything, because he said that, okay, it worked for 3 years. I think that it will work next year as well, which is not the winning mentality from a head coach. I think from an offensive coordinator. I think. And to be honest, I don't think that our running game will work in the future as well against great teams who are doing their homework and who are making those analyzing stuff during off days. So yeah, we are going to struggle in the future as well.
Yeah, I don't think it's really a running back problem. You can find running backs. They could sign Frank Gore today. They could sign Todd Gurley today. Jeff Wilson Jr. is coming back. Trey Sermon's not that bad. Kerryon Johnson's had good games in the NFL too. I think the issue really is the fact that it's the coaching. There's no schematic answer that Kyle Shanahan has right now for what he's facing. You can't run outside zone against that 3-4 defense where you got the 2 outside linebackers setting the edge because you can't get to the perimeter. Forces the cutback. I don't know what he's going to do, but really, let's broaden the topic here before we leave. If the issue in the running game isn't the running backs, and it's not the offensive line and the blocking, and it's Kyle, and he's not developing the first-round pick who's a quarterback, and his offense isn't that good anymore, then what is he doing here?
That's a great question that I asked. This is a question that I asked to myself a lot of times during the past 3 weeks. I don't know. I mean,
what are you doing here?
There are some great drives that he calls, but other times I just try to remove my own face, cut out my own eyes, because I don't understand what he is doing.
At his best in 2019, he would make offense look so easy, right? Big plays, big runs, big throws, guys wide open, big holes. That's all gone. It's all gone. It's like the Jeep Crisp offense from 6 years ago when Jim Tom Sula was here. I don't get it.
It seems like that offense, I think.
And you watch the coach's film, it's not that like there's all these open guys downfield and Jimmy's not throwing it. Like there's no one running past 15 yards in the patterns. What the hell is that, Kyle? That's the reason the running game isn't working. Everyone's squat, you know.
Yeah.
The field is so compressed because of the design of the plays.
I understand what you are talking about, and that's something that I told to the 49ers fans here in Hungary and to my colleagues as well, that it seems like that we said before that Kyle is an offensive genius, but right now he's just a bad offensive coordinator.
Where is the genius in his offense this season? Like what?
I don't know.
I don't see it. I don't see it at all. It's very strange. They lost Mike LaFleur to the Jets. And was he the genius? What's going on here?
But he will say that it's because of his starting quarterback, who is not great at all. It's because the offensive line, who couldn't make those blocks, and it's because the wide receivers who
picked all the
catch
wide
the
receivers?
ball.
Who picked the offensive lineman? I think Niner fans and maybe the Niner organization is getting a little tired of his excuses, man. Like how many?
Yeah.
You were a wide receiver, Kyle. You brought in Dante Pettis, Richie James, all these guys. You're the one who wanted Brandon Ayuk. Now you're the one who's dissatisfied. Like it's hard to trust his evaluations of anything. You didn't want Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kyle, fix the running game. It's on you, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Kyle, fix everything.
Fix everything. Yeah, people have no patience. You lost one game and look what happened.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, we just want this team to perform.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's it. And sometimes I feel like Kyle Shanahan is more invested in his brand than the 49ers brand.